Hi, morning guys. I am out walking and just wanted to quickly shoot a very quick video for you, share something about my life, share a time in my life where I had an immense amount of failure, and share with you how it can help you if you feel like maybe you're doing too much or you're trying to do too much. That may be what's going on, but it may be how you're trying to do it that is really what's causing you stress and overwhelm. Okay, so hopefully we can address that today. Do me a favor, before we get going, go ahead, like this video, share it with people, because I'm just trying to help people get out of stress and overwhelm. So as much as we can share this message, the better. Also, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want me to address in a video, leave me a comment here, let me know, and I will do my best to do so. And I'll definitely be in there interacting with you as well. So if you have any questions or anything you want me to focus on. So here's that time in my life that was unfortunately filled with quite a bit of failure, all by my doing, and not for any reason of the stuff that I was doing. So I was acting at the time, this is back when I was in New York. I was acting, I was actually doing that successfully, but I was also trying to get a business started because I wanted to be able to financially be able to handle things in a different way and not just be relying on acting gigs. So I had tried starting a network marketing company. I was also at the same time trying to start a online coaching business, and this is way back. I mean, this is way back when the internet was a mere infant. And God, I was trying to do a whole bunch of things. I was like coaching people and trying to do some sales stuff, and I was walking dogs. I had a ton of stuff going on. Now, you might have looked at me and said, Kristen, you have too much going on. That actually wasn't the issue. The issue was how I was doing it. So I was so busy trying to do all of it literally at the same exact time that the analogy I can give you is, let's imagine that you have, actually, let's imagine that I had 14 appointments in one day, okay? And so I scheduled them all for the same exact time, brought them all into the room at the same exact time. I sat in a chair in the center of the room, and I started spinning around trying to have, surrounded by all the people that I'm having appointments with, and tried to have all the appointments at the same exact time, just by spinning around. Well, how well do you think that went? Not well at all. I wasn't able to move forward in any of the areas because I was trying to keep them all in my focus at the same time. Do me a favor right now, go ahead, comment, let me know, hey Kristen, yeah, that sounds familiar, that's absolutely me. You know, if this reminds you of you or anything that you've done at any point in your life, leave me a comment now, let me know, like this video, anything like that. It'll let me know that you get what I'm talking about, that you're understanding what it is to experience what I'm talking about. So the thing that changed for me, and ultimately I didn't do all of those businesses, I got a lot more focused, but it wasn't because I couldn't have, it was because it made sense for me to pick one and start with one. You know, I was already doing the performing successfully, so that was great. But then with all the other stuff I was trying to do, I needed to get focused. So I first started by just scheduling my time where it was like, okay, for these 2 hours, I am focusing on the online health business. For these 2 hours, I am focusing on this business. And that worked for a while because then at least I was getting my focus really specific. But then I decided, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus on one until I get it moving, where I feel like, you know what, it's going to keep moving, it's got some momentum, I'm familiar with it, I know what's going on, because I was trying to learn too many new things at once is really what it was, and I was trying to do them all at the same time. And that worked. So then I was able to build in, you know, now I've got businesses, and I coach people, and I have programs, and I still act, and I do all of this stuff, you know, real estate and things like that. But I'm not doing them all at the same exact time, and that's the key. When you are scheduling your time, you want to be focused on one thing and one thing only. And realize you can do amazing things in 15 minutes of time. You can make incredible progress in an area of your life when you are specifically focused in 15 minutes or less. Like, if you have no time to work out or take care of your body, and what you ideally would like to do is spend an hour and a half at the gym or something. Okay, that's great, that's fantastic, but what if you can't? Does that mean you just don't do it? No. 15 minutes where you're focused and you know exactly what you're gonna do can get you some great results. It's the same thing with this. So you want to get uber focused on what's the one thing that I am taking care of right now in what one area. And that way you can chunk things out so you're dealing with things in a specific focus at one specific time. You're not trying to do what I was doing where you're having where it's like you're trying to handle all of it at the same time. I mean, imagine that. Imagine sitting in the middle of a room and trying to run around in circles, having all the appointments that you need to have at the same exact time, focusing on all of the things that you need to focus on at the same exact time. Your family, your business, your career, your happiness, your loved ones, your mate, yourself, your physical self. I mean, all of that you just can't focus on it all at the same exact time. But you can, and I mean the same exact moment, but you can focus on all of it. You can have all of it be a part of your life now. Okay, so shoot me a comment and let me know, hey Kristen, yep, this makes sense to me. Here's a follow-up question that I'd love for you to answer, or here's something I'm struggling with that I'd love you to answer, because I can do that. In these videos, I will answer your questions. This was actually a question that someone had posted, so that's why I'm answering it. So let me know, get engaged here. I'm shooting these videos for you. It's an awesome way for us to be able to have a conversation and for me to find out more about you and what you need, and just for you to get more of the answers that you're looking for. And yeah, that's it. All right, so until the next time, until we walk together again, I shoot another one of these videos, keep going big. Remember, just be focused on the one thing that you're doing in each moment. All right, guys, I will speak with you very soon.